Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. That means Comic Book Invest Hot 10 show. Normally here with Ben Stein, House of Stein, and the writer of the list. Unfortunately, he won't be here tonight. And neither will our other co-host, Richie. He won't be here tonight. Much love to both of them. Get home safely. I think they're both on vacation or something. So, we talked to them and they said, make a call to the bullpen, man. So that's what we did. We just opened it up. So we'll see what happens. We got two degenerates show up already. What up,
the
Hood?
JV team?
Yeah, Hood and Nate. What are you guys up to?
I'm just waiting for Hood to press my books. I guess he must do an alphabetical order.
Well, I have been hearing that these CGC orders have been coming back in like record times, like weeks. Right?
I've seen that on Instagram. It seems like people who've been sending them off are getting them back a lot quicker.
Oh, dude, yeah. That's why I've been getting hit up like you wouldn't believe, dude. Like, come on, it's only $40.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen, everybody out there that's watching that has access to the link, you know where it's at. You're more than welcome to join us. For those of you guys that don't know how this works, Ben Stein writes the CBSI Hot 10 list every Friday. You guys can go find it at comicbookinvest.com. Hold on. Just had a little thing pop up on my new computer. And we talk about it on YouTube for you guys. And we're going to get into it. But first, we get into the Almost 10, which for most people, pretty exciting. And you get to see a lot of books that you might have never seen before. And that includes myself. Crazy Almost 10 list this week. So let's get into it. Before we do that, though, I want to remind everybody, thank everybody for community getting us to 885 subs on the House of Stein, you guys. So close to 1,000. If you're not subbed, please hit that subscribe button. And for everybody that's here, hit that thumbs up. That helps us out a lot, gets more people to see us. And also check all the links in the descriptions below. You guys can find all the other channels and go sub up there. Show some love. All right, let's get into the Almost 10. Sometimes Ben just he really surprises me, and this is a good one. It's got some books that make you like go, oh yeah, I remember that. I forgot how good it was, including this.
Oh wow,
yeah. Batman 680. This is the Tony Daniel 1 in 25 variant. Yeah, who doesn't love that time period during Batman? It was Grant Morrison's run was so good. I loved the play between Damian and Nightwing at the time, right? Because it wasn't this at the time that Nightwing was Batman, right?
Yeah, because I was about to say I never liked the RP storyline. It just never hit. But I remember when this came out because I remember after Damian came out, and I love Damian's character. And I want to say this was back in like 2005, 2006, like back in that time period, maybe a little bit later than that. But like, I love the cover, even though I didn't care for the storyline, at least with this one. But the cover, it was great.
$150 raw.
Wow,
$150 raw. Yeah,
like you don't see those out in the wild, man. I mean, that's a tough book to begin with.
Yeah,
you know,
really cool cover. At this time, DC was flipped. DC was doing all the right moves, and Marvel felt like they were failing.
Because they had Batman, Green Lantern. They had so many things that were going well, and then Warner Brothers.
Yep. All right, next on the Almost 10 list, a gorgeous cover that I had never seen before. Absolutely beautiful cover right here. Spider-Girl's #1, Jeff DeCal, 1 in 50 variant. A CGC 9.8 sold for $175 3 weeks ago. This is now $175 raw.
Yeah. Like DeCal's fixing to go nuclear.
Like, I was going to say, does he find a new book to get on one of these Hot 10 lists every week?
It's just like he does. So, I was talking to Ben Longshort, and he's a huge fan of Jeff DeCall, and like he does so many random books. Like he's not going to get pinned down by anybody. Like he does what he wants to do. Like, and you want artists like that, because that means that he can't be bought. And you're getting pure brilliance with this. Look at the colors on that book. It's just freaking phenomenal.
Joe, that's where I was going to go. I mean, I know I've told you guys I'm colorblind, and I don't know what colors they are, but it stands out to me.
Yeah.
So, like Tamara Von Billen, to me, like she does that with Once and Future with Boom. But I mean, like, these colors are outstanding, whatever the colors they are.
Just she's wearing aqua, and the background is like,
is that a yellow or gold or white with it? It just it makes everything else just come at you.
Well, here's what's funny. Speaking of Mr. Longshort, shout out to Mr. Longshort and the amazing creators over there at Nearing Nerdvana. Joe just let us know that there's a new Nearing Nerdvana show coming out. I mean, can we talk about it?
Sure. I mean, we just finished
finished live.
Yeah, just finished live.
So you guys, if you guys don't know, Comic Book Women jumped over to their channel Nearing Nerdvana, which if you guys are listening, change it to Comic Book Women.
I was about to say, Laura's in the chat. I saw her say hello.
Change it to Comic Book Women. Use the same logos and everything. They're great over there, you guys. It's some of the best content on YouTube. Really proud of them and what they've been able to create. Oops. They're better at this than I am. So go check them out. What was the show? Speaking of Longshort, what was the show tonight about?
So bubblegum covers, and then we got into, of course, like anytime we do a show with Ben, we go into rabbit holes, and we were talking about artists like DeCall and Phil Noto and J. Scott Campbell, and it's a free for all when Ben gets on there, because he's got a great eye for emerging artists and books to look out for, and it's always fun. It's always fun.
Well, go check out Nearing Nerdvana. Links in the chat for all you guys that are watching live, and you guys should be able to find it below. If you're watching this on the amazing channel, you should find it below in the homies section. Great stuff. Go check it out. All right, let's get on with the rest of the Almost 10. We just only got started, you guys. Like, let me show you something that you probably have never seen, because I've never seen it. Elaine's Germs.
Get out of here!
That's a book?
Yes.
Dude, wow. That's awesome.
That's
Try and find that.
Holy shit.
Try and find that. Good luck.
Wow. Adapted from season 9's The Apology. Son of a bitch. I gotta get that.
Hey, Justin, I got good news for you, brother. We are changing the name of the channel to Beyond Wednesdays. Beyond Wednesdays is going to be the new name of the channel. That'll happen as soon as we hit 1,000 subs. We're only like 140 away or 150 away, something like that, over on my new channel. So go over there.
Justin's being grumpy tonight, man.
Hey, I love Justin. Justin's old school, man. All right, so yeah, this is crazy, and I guess it's sold for $30, but when you see this, like, I'm sure this is going to sell for more now that people realize it's there, because this is like a really niche collecting part of, Seinfeld collectors are big, but everybody watched Seinfeld. Everybody watched Seinfeld.
Were there more comics from Seinfeld, or is this a one-time thing? I mean, I've never even heard of this.
I have no idea. I couldn't find anything about it other than this picture that Stein sent me.
The funny part is, if you actually go to the cafe up on 114 in New York, on the outside it's there, in the inside it's completely different. It's darker wood. The layout's completely different. Couldn't be more polar opposite.
Yeah. Well, good luck finding one. Hopefully you guys do. And if there's anybody in the chat that knows more about this book, let us know because it's crazy. I can't find anything on it.
Elaine's Germs.
Elaine's Germs, yeah. Kind of weird. I wonder if it's like a prop maybe they used in the show.
It wasn't in the show, but maybe they gave it out to like the audience.
Yeah, because wasn't that a big episode, the one about Elaine's Germs?
Yeah, because remember Kramer was making their dinner in his shower.
Yeah,
and she had the slippers, and Putty's like, "They're my slippers from college." She's like, "They're bacteria traps. They're hideous. They're awful. Get rid of them."
Oh my God, dude. See, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Jesse says, shout out to Jesse James Comics. He says, it's a giveaway. From where, man? I want to know where. That's crazy.
It's got to be like an NBC thing. That's why, because if you actually go to the NBC studios and you sit on like back in the day, Letterman or Fallon, they would give you some things and it's free to get into the show. And I was wondering if maybe something like that they were just giving to the audience who came in that day.
That's funny, dude. That's so funny.
Circuit City.
Yeah. Shout out to Keep It Thorough. What up? Good to see you, brother.
What's up, Thorough?
Make sure you guys are subbing up to Thorough. Follow him on IG. Support that dude. Good dude. All right. Next on the Almost 10, a badass art germ. Beautiful, as I always see it in my head, magic. Beautiful magic cover. There's a couple artists that draw magic amazing, and they always sell. Art Germ is one of them. This is New Mutants #1. It's the 1 in 200 Virgin variant, like a $500 raw book right now. I mean,
I just don't get art. I don't want to say that. I'm just worn by Art Germ. Like I feel like you've seen one, you kind of seen them all. I mean, it's obviously he's a great artist, but it doesn't do anything for me anymore. He just, you see him like, all right.
Audience giveaway. Ooh, that makes it even cooler.
There you go.
Yeah, that makes it even cooler. By the way, you guys, we have a badass Jeff DeCal cover that we're going to be giving away tomorrow on Modern Comic Mayhem, care of Jesse James Comics, a new one. I mean, we have other ones to give away too. So we got all these crazy giveaways, and we're getting close to 1,000. So once both Stein and I hit 1,000, it's going to be giveaway central. And shout out to another partner over there at my channel, Kyle. What's up, brother?
Yeah, at 1,000 subscribers, I say we give away Kyle and see who wins it.
Hey, Kyle is supposed to do a sale with me on Whatnot here soon, man.
Yeah, I got some cool stuff set aside.
Yeah. So if you guys don't know, check the links below. It's got all the Whatnot links to all of our Whatnots. Go check them out and score some cool books. Like never before, Whatnot is the place to be to buy books right now. It's absolutely bonkers. So go check it out. All right, here's another crazy book that you might never have seen.
Dude, I got that.
I've got that.
Not this one. This is the Avengers 360 Silver Australian version.
I don't got that.
Right? I got the gold. That's what we're used to.
Yeah, I think we get the gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got the silver.
Yeah.
Well, this one's, I don't know what it says, Australia, so maybe that's the only difference. But this thing sold recently raw for $350.
I was gonna say, look at the price point back in the day, like $450. I mean, this was back when books were like $1.75, and even
that's $450 Australian.
Yeah, exactly. So
that's almost $1 million.
Good day, Mike.
Yeah. These Australian variants, like, aren't Newtons Australian too? When they say Newtons, those are Australian, foreign Australians. Shout out to the...
those are those crappy rings that CGC gets.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's Newton variants that are Australian, and I don't know if they call these Newtons also, but shout out to the foreign crew, International Comics, Josh, and Rob Fordham, Rob's Comics, just killing the foreign variant and foreign comic game. Josh recently had a really cool thing happened to him where he sent some books into Heritage that we're going to talk about on Saturday. So make sure you guys come and check that out on Saturday in Modern Comic Mayhem. All right. Next on the Almost 10, another one that a lot of people don't know about. Invincible number 60, the second print.
I've never seen that one.
Yep. Yeah, I've never seen it either. It says second printing on it, different cover. So this one recently sold in a 9.8, a CGC 9.8 for $250. So I imagine that might be going up once people realize that this is out there. And
I mean, Invincible books are tough to find to begin with, you know?
Yes. Yeah, you're 100% right. Put that on vibrate. All right. Next on the list, a cool Iron Man variant. This is the Harley Davidson Iron Man variant. Yeah. This is Iron Man number 1 JTC San Diego Comic-Con Harley Davidson variant. So anytime you see those like super niche collecting groups, Harley Davidson, John, what's the tractor company?
John Deere.
John Deere, Campbell Soup, Coca-Cola, you know, like those are gonna rise in value, I feel like, because they go into collections and they don't come out. So
I'm trying to get them out clean. It's a totally different story.
Yeah. So this is a $35 book. Go try to find some if you're a Harley Davidson rider.
Not for resale.
Yeah, not for resale. Custom edition. All right. Here's another weird one that he threw our way to end out the Almost 10. Care Bears number 18.
Joe's got stacks of these.
Yeah.
This is a $30 raw comic.
God. Oh.
You got to give it that Care Bear stare. You know what I mean?
Because it's the Care Bear countdown.
Yeah. Late in the run,
what you know about Care Bears, bro?
Yeah.
I know they're effing terrible.
But there is a really cool, tough one, which is that Marvel 25th anniversary one.
The one with the border?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Grab all of those. Hey,
Is that the first Spidey
raw.
black suit?
You know, to be honest, bro, there could be some crazy reason that he put this on here that he did not remind me of. So, like, I'm just going, okay, this is a $30 book, but $30 book for Care Bears.
It looks like a cannabis cake.
It could be. Could be. There's your homage.
Let's keep staring at it. Maybe something will pop out and say, like, oh,
we need a Care
that's
Bear
why.
homage with a cannabis leaf on its belly, dude.
Bird City's on the, I think they're in the chat. So
yeah, let's get on that. We need to do a cannabis Care Bear. Just make it look like the 25th anniversary, but instead of the bear that's in it, make it green and have a cannabis, or make it purple and have a green tin foil or something.
Who is that little rat up in the corner with the bubble?
How about this one? Jesse James again pulls it out of nowhere. There's less than 5,000 copies of this made. What?
Oh, okay.
I believe it. I would think that there'd be less than 500.
Hey,
who the hell would want
thank
this?
God.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
It's furry spec.
Yeah. I think all Care Bears is furry spec, right?
Them and Ewoks. And you talk about the hard Ewoks, the anniversary. That's an expensive book too.
Yeah, just grab those Marvel 25th anniversaries whenever you see them. All right, you guys. Again, throw those thumbs up. 120 live. Thanks for hanging out. Shout out to House of Stein, who Ben Stein writes this every week for comicbookinvest.com. Make sure to check out comicbookinvest.com. And yeah, we'll get into the honorable mention tonight. Our Golden Age honorable mention is something interesting. Yeah, this is a Canadian edition of Sun Girl number 1. This is a pre-Marvel Stan Lee book, right? With a female cover and a Canadian version also. And it sold for $8,000 for an 8.0.
Oh, for an 8.0.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Somebody probably got themselves a score. That being a pre-Marvel Stan Lee book, that kind of perks my ears up, right? That's me being a creator collector where I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. And it's Canadian, so but yeah, this recently sold. Very cool. The next honorable mention, Comico #2, Primer #2. This is the
First Grendel.
well, yeah, first Grendel, and this series, this Comico series was in just there's like an imprint on my mind about trying to find every Comico book in this series because like 60% of the time there's going to be something cool in it, like collectible in it. It was every wizard growing up, I felt like they talked about this or they talked about the Sam Keith first Max issue. This was a tough series, but Grendel is see a lot of crazy Grendel sales lately, including original art, but past couple weeks there have been separate 9.6 sales of 2,800 and $3,000 on this.
Wow.
I think that's actually, to me, I think that's not a bad price. I mean, there can't be that many. And 9.6 with that black cover.
Yeah.
And they talked about Grendel being in production for a while. I mean, I think that's fair.
Yeah. I mean, you see a sale, then you kind of think something's up because nobody's going to spend $2,000 on, unless it's somebody that had it when they were a kid and they wanted it in a high grade. But when you see something like that, that kind of makes you think, is something going on with this character? Like,
was this before or this was Matt Wagner on the art?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Matt Wagner was part of that whole Comico thing, right? Didn't he have also what was that other character that he created that was in this? Was it Mage? Something like that. Anyways, yeah, this is Matt Wagner. So yeah, really, really crazy book, man.
I like
to find.
You see the left side with it says hard to find and books. So it's low, rare and low. So it's like,
yeah, this one is low distribution on Recalled. Recalled Comics, you guys, is one of the greatest rabbit holes, web pages for comic fans. You'll thank me if you've never heard of this site later. Trust me, go check it out. Recalled Comics, really, really cool stuff. But yeah, there is Grendel, first appearance of Grendel, showing up on the list in the honorable mention. Some nice sales this week. There's been some really cool Grendel OA that's been selling on eBay in the last couple months also. So be on the lookout for that if you're Matt Wagner, Grendel fans. What up, Astro Wizard? You guys go check out Astro Wizard. We talked about him the other night where we showed his art that he's doing some really, really cool looking art on his IG. So go check it out. Yeah, it's cool. It's good stuff. So, all right, next on the list. This is so funny that this shows up again. At number 10, Marvel Comics presents number 19. You guys, this book got hot at a time when comics for me was so much fun because characters or teams like Damage Control got turned into a $50 book. A couple of years ago, Damage Control was being talked about. They were going to do Damage Control on, primetime television, like NBC or something.
And they ruined it.
Yeah, and this book went up. The Damage Control series went up. But this is, a fun book. But guess what? Everything's cyclical in spec. $10 to $15 this book is selling for again. Get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
Sell that sucker. Matter of fact, I'll have some of these available in my whatnot sale, guaranteed. If you want some, there they are. There's probably a ton of these out there. It's a cool book. Don't get me wrong. It's a cool book. I actually like that costume version that Cyclops had. That was like when he first joined when he first left and did X Factor. It's got a Liefeld cover.
Look at that leg muscle, dude.
It's Liefeld, bro.
Dude.
It's Liefeld, dude.
Did not skip leg day.
Well, at least he, dude, he drew feet, and it's not bad.
Well,
It's
look
not
at the
bad.
right versus the left feet. The right foot looks a little thicker than the left.
Yeah,
He looks a little skinny in the ankles.
yeah. I love
He
how we
works the
always
right out more.
we give Rob Liefeld shit for his feet.
There was probably another artist that goes, "Hey, Rob, I'm gonna fix the feet on this card. Don't fuck with my art, bro."
Warriors for Info TV says Marvel Comics presents number 19. Been picking this up like gangbusters. Yeah, you can find this out there. You can find this definitely. Also, look, there's 3 volumes of Damage Control, right? And some of those are kind of tough to find too. You don't always see the actual series, the Damage Control series. They're not bad ideas either, too. So, like, I could see if I don't know what's the word. Are we getting word that there's a new show coming? Let me take a quick look here.
I heard some rumblings around Damage Control. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that they were working on something around Damage Control.
Oh, it says here why Department of Damage Control is so important. And Miss Marvel, it's a Miss Marvel. Interesting. I didn't see that. That's cool. There you go.
Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah. There you go. That's pretty cool. All right. Next on the list, a beautiful Frank Cho cover. Man. Absolutely amazing. Yep. Hopefully you guys are able to get one of these because they're that damn good.
I like them dirty knees.
Dude, look at oh my god, that is so beautiful, dude. The skull with the mushrooms and the roses. And I mean, it's a great freaking cover right there. That's beautiful. It's gorgeous. This is the 1 in 50, I believe, of Poison Ivy #1, the new Poison Ivy series. Tons of variants out there for this. Some really good ones. Obviously, this ratio variant is beautiful. There's also a ton of exclusives, retail exclusives out there also. Shout out to Bird City Comics. Go check out Bird City Comics. Go check out Wanted Comics. Drew at Wanted Comics has a Souza Micah. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's take a quick look at the.
I tried to buy one today off of Drew's show, and like I got outbid. Fucking best.
Dude, Drew, I heard Souza Micah came on Drew's show.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, man, he's got some cool stuff coming. All right, here we go. Poison Ivy. Let's take a look at this. Look at all these covers.
Yeah, dude. Just everybody brought their A game, man.
Yeah. Yep. Lots of covers here. There's the Souza Micah.
Yeah.
Isn't there a Zerdy one? There's a really nice Zerdy one. Yeah. That Zerdy one is really nice. I think that's Bird City, right? So go check out the Zerdy one. Get the Souza Micah Wanted Comics one. There's a foil for the Souza Micah Wanted Comics. That one's not too bad either. Just the regular cover. It's not bad. So it's very interesting.
Homage. I can't see it. I mean, I just see like a little bit of it. I mean, I think this again, it gets back into what we were talking about last week with exclusive wear, just fatigue.
It's not. Here's what I will say about this. It's Nakayama, and Nakayama still hasn't gotten burnt yet, in my opinion. I mean, if he continues at his rate and he puts that, we'll see how his art continues. He could turn into we could get burnt on him. But to be honest, I like this book. I like the checkerboard pattern at the top. I think that looks so cool.
We were talking about Nakayama. His stuff is just getting better and better, man. He's starting to get to the height of his powers now, man. I mean, look at that cover,
Scarlet
man.
Witch. Was it Strange Academy? It was number 6 where he had the red cover. That was a beautiful book.
He's got tons of stuff. So, but the one you guys to get is definitely, in my opinion. I mean, support your retailers, but the Frank Cho, man.
Souza Micah was on the Wanted Comics.
Yeah, she was on. Wow. Yeah, she was on the Whatnot show today.
That's very cool.
Yeah, she was autographing books, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
I'm
definitely
like Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. 100%, bro. 100%. So crazy book. All right, next on the list at number 8. This is the Fortnite crossover with Marvel. Fortnite Marvel Zero War #1. This is the Torini variant. And I believe with this one, correct me if I'm wrong, this has a code for this version of Miles, the skin for Fortnite, which to me is kind of crazy because you would think that they would hold that skin for the last issue and give what they gave for the last issue as #1. For the last issue, you get like, I don't even know what it is. It's something stupid. It's like it's ridiculous. It's definitely not as cool as this. But people are probably going to want to buy it for the skin. But you're 100% right, Patrick. That weird Fortnite character in the front, it shouldn't be there. It ruins the cover. And Spider-Man should be a little bit bigger.
Is Miles wearing slippers? What the hell is that, man? You know,
they're house slippers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do they call those? Isn't there a name for those? Isotoners.
That was the gloves with Merino.
Oh, okay.
Those are Bruno Mali shoes, man.
Hey, so Brian, when you say skin, because remember the Fortnite Batman Snake Eyes? Remember how hot that was?
Yeah.
And then there was a code that was in those. Is that the same as the skin, or is that different?
Well, let's take a look.
Because at least the thing with the Batman Snake Eyes, they took off and then they came down quite a bit. So
yeah,
if it's the same pattern, I would definitely tell people, if the raccoon or muscle raccoon wasn't on this, or trash panda on the front, it'd probably be a little bit cooler with Miles, but I wouldn't rush out to buy this at all.
All right, here we go. So let's take a look here. Let's get Stein a nice little copyright check.
Yeah, see, look, he's got the slippers on. Look at that.
Joe, let's see your shoes right now.
Huh?
They may be the same thing.
They're house slippers.
Yeah.
They're house slippers,
It's
dude.
fight night.
Dude, Miles Morales house slippers, dude. That's a thing now.
What does he look like? Let me see what he looks like.
Miles is cool, man. Anything Miles is pretty good.
Yeah.
Can I show what he looks like? Oh, that's dumb. Anyways, yeah, you can get the Miles skin.
Spider-Man Zero.
Yeah. Horsecock Express, they do look like ballet slippers.
Yes. And that character's really dumb again. All right, next on the list. This is kind of cool. Beautiful covers right here. These are the DC Pride 2022 foil variants.
Mama.
Jen Bartel. I mean, what can you say about Jen Bartel? She's absolutely amazing. This is the 1 in 50 foil variant, which is I made sure to get like a decent photo that you could kind of see the foil really nice and isn't all toned down.
Can you zoom in, Brian?
Well, here's what the cover actually looks like. All right. So, but check this cover. She also did this cover for the same issue. That is gorgeous. That is freaking beautiful, man. If there's a foil for that, that would be amazing. That's a really badass cover right there. So, but anyways, this is the cover at #7. This is the 1 in 50 Jen Bartel foil variant, selling for about $40 to $50, and
Well, you can actually get them under ratio.
Yeah, I just don't think Harley's taking this relationship too seriously. Look at her. You know what I mean?
No, it looks like she's winking at her other girlfriend.
Or
across the room. What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
The foil covers, you guys, are starting to get very interesting. We saw a crazy foil cover last week at #1 on the list. That Batman foil, go to crazy numbers. And we'll have more to talk about that tomorrow night. Come check out Modern Comic Mayhem. Get some interesting news on that front. Let's get on to #6. Thunderbolts. Listen, Thunderbolts are going crazy right now. Yep. The recent news has everybody, going out there. You guys all know as well as I do what the #1 book this is going to be this week. But here is another book that you can kind of spec on. It's a cool team. This is the
Yelena
what is this?
Belova.
Yeah, this is where at the time Black Widow was. Yelena Belova was faking like she was. What's her name? Right? Am I right on that? Natasha Romanoff.
I was
impersonating her.
The one Yelena's in.
Yeah. She's impersonating Romanoff as Black Widow in this book. But this is the first team appearance of the new Thunderbolts that started as because of Norman Osborn and that whole thing. You got Yelena Belova, Black Widow. You got Ant-Man, O'Grady, and Ghost. And it's a Matina cover. Mm-hmm. So Thunderbolts number 128 this week. First team appearance with Yelena. And Ben says, as I said above, team appearances are sketchy at best outside of the main ones. $15 to $20 here seems about right. But at this point, I don't know what the right price is for anything. Ben's in a cynical mood, man. Ben's in that cynical mood.
I will say,
I feel him.
I'm not big on the Thunderbolts, but I love the Matina covers for the run he did. So I was trying to pick those up when I could find them on sale, just because I thought the art looked really good.
His cover with Deadpool in that Thunderbolts run are two of the best covers he ever did. They're so good.
I think that and the Gamora too, that variant.
Oh yeah.
I love that one. I know the price has dropped like a rock, but it's a beautiful cover.
Yeah.
Was that the one that you got, Brian? You got it back and it was all fucked up?
Yeah, I sent it out with a person that goes and get them autographed. And this thing was beautiful. What up, Yee?
Hey, how much?
Yee.
What's going on?
It got signed and it came back like an 8.5, and I was like, fuck. So never doing that again. Matina did some really great covers. He's still doing great covers. You guys see that Spawn cover that he's got coming out, I think next week. It was on FOC, I think last week. Really, really dope scorched Spawn cover. But I just think he's taken such a hit for the quote unquote borrowing or building upon type art that he does. You have to, it's a very fine line that artists who deal in the digital world not to get caught being lazy and taking art from either some type of digital creation already made before it, or some type of program, or some type of cover that they've seen somewhere else, or some type of that once that happens, you get, as of Matina, as you guys see with Matina, collectors just don't really mess with Matina anymore, but publishers will. I mean, the publishers will publish a shit ton of his covers, but man, that Gamora 2 dropped like a rock and has never stopped dropping.
No.
Well, didn't Matina do a lot of covers during this run too?
Yeah, a ton. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Oh, okay.
And I love the stuff Matina was doing it back with the original. Is it not Death Metal, but that series with the Joker who laughs? I mean, like some of those.
Yes, that's what I sent, Nate. I sent the Joker I sent Matina a Joker that laughs. That one where he's pulling the mouth.
It's like number 3 or something like that. It's a creepy cover. It's fantastic. Love it.
Yeah.
It's because we both live in Houston currently, so we got to blend in.
Cheaters. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I'm okay with that. The trophy's still here. So
here is here's what let's see here. I guess here's what it looks like. Is this what it looks like? Somebody sent me something.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, somebody sent me something. Hold on, let me find it. I'll find it later on. Somebody sent me how the Spider-Man looks in Fortnite. We'll show that here in a little bit. All right, number 6. 15 to 20 on this one. Great run. But the Thunderbolts spec is starting to really, really heat up. It's getting crazy. And we're going to start getting more and more news and more characters. And so if there's characters that you think are going to be there, you need to, you probably should already pick them up, to be honest. But be on the lookout for some cool Thunderbolt spec. We'll definitely have some more in the coming months. All right, number 5, Webb of SpiderMan. Number 36. Ben says a bunch of copies have sold of this first Tombstone appearance. 9.2s are about 100 plus, and raw copies seem to be floating around the $30 to $50 range. He says, does someone have any kind of info that I could find out? And I've always said that Tombstone is, one of the most underrated characters for a MCU project. You know what I mean? To be a villain in the Spider-Man run, and an easy book to find out in the wild. And I pick him up any chance I have, but he's just never caught on. That character never got any love in any of the MCU projects. So, maybe there's something coming down the pipes. Have you guys heard anything?
Now, would this be one that Sony has to do, like Madam Web and Craven, because they've got the rights on that world?
So I believe the way it works is if there's more than 3 comic appearances of them, they're Sony's. If there's less than 3, it's Marvel's.
Okay.
To a certain year.
Yeah, to a certain year. Yeah.
And then if it's a new character, I think it goes to Marvel, right? Or something like that.
I'm not 100% sure about that.
Yeah, there's a catch to it too somewhere at some point.
Let me take a look and see if there's any news on Tombstone. I don't think there is, though. I haven't heard any.
I mean, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they started leaning towards Tombstone, since they're doing the whole vampire thing. And
there's a new storyline, right? That he's in the new storyline in Amazing Spider-Man #3. So maybe that's it. People who never really got into Tombstone are starting to, figure out about him. We got a lot of new collectors. So, what'd you say, Kyle?
I said it's new to them, so they're going back and checking them out.
Yep. Yeah. Awesome Sauce Radio says it's about time Tombstone gets the respect and price he deserves as one of the better Spider-Man villains. I think that this book should be selling for I think $30 to $50 raw is a great price for that book. Great price, because you can find them for $5, probably $10 at the most in comic shops. Webb of SpiderMan number 36.
Is anyone surprised we're halfway through and we haven't hit a Miss Marvel book, considering how much people seem to be enjoying the first show?
You know how Stein works is that he kind of lays a week out to put some of those books on the list.
Just to make sure. To make sure they're not outliers or whatever. Yeah. That's like a repeating pattern, right?
Yeah. So, all right. Number 4 this week, Beavis and Butthead is on the list again, you guys. Beavis and Butthead number 25 right here. This is a 40+ raw book right now.
How many? What was the run for this series? I didn't realize it was 25. I still have number 1, but
I think it went to 30, didn't it, or 28?
Wow.
28's the last issue, I think.
Dude, I picked up a run of Beavis and Butthead. I think I got this in that run, but
it can't be. We're talking about Care Bears. It can't be tons of this issue when
the low print run for sure, dude.
Okay.
Did you guys see the? I guess there's a new trailer out, right?
Yeah, because it's going to Comedy Central, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
June 23rd.
And they're old.
Oh, and they're old. Oh, yes.
Like the guy who was what was the guy who used to come through Pie Fry Coffee, like that old?
Well, let's check it out. Why don't we just see what we can find here?
Let her fly.
I remember one time I was at a party, and it was on the second story of this apartment. And the cops busted in, and I ran to the fucking balcony. I put my shirt up and said, "Hey, TV for my bunghole!" And I jumped off the railing and ran off.
Dude, that's awesome.
Hey, and Justin, you're not wrong. Disney should do that to Sony.
What's that?
He said, "Okay, motherfuckers, how much do we need to pay you to get our characters back?"
Yeah. All right, here we go. New Beavis and Butthead trailer. Let's get it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
The Earth sucks.
No, they're not old. I thought they were old.
Wait a minute. I think the floor's not working.
Dude, just hearing that voice, dude, I love it, man. I love it, dude. This is so great.
I didn't realize it was going to be a movie, and then I guess it's on Paramount Plus.
Penetrating.
Look at that number up there on the billboard. There's a 2 and then some kind of circle. No, dumbass, not that number. That one. 69. This show sucks. It's like just these fat people standing there. I am Cornholio. I need TV.
There you go, Kyle.
There you go.
So go check it out, you guys, if you want to watch the rest of it. I don't want to get Stein.
Dude.
It looks great.
Yeah, dude, that's funny, man.
Dude, the best was when they were on MTV, man, and they were just watching videos, and they would just be like,
That's
Dude,
why
the
I
video
would wonder
part
if they would
was
actually show
funnier.
the videos or show music in there, because
Yeah.
I remember watching the Winger video. His teeth are whiter than that.
Dude, them watching the videos to me was the best part.
yes. Yes.
It was badass too when like your favorite bands would show up on there, like Tool would show up on there,
Dude,
and
I
the
found
Deftones would
Helmet
show up on
from
there.
watching Beavis and
Yeah.
Butthead.
Yep. So this is right here, issue number 25. So Ben says, this cover just cracks me up. My wife just rolled her eyes when I was watching the new trailer and she heard, I am Cornholio. So $40 raw, new show on the way. I'm sure the rest of the Beavis and Butthead stuff is gonna get a little jump in sales, but
That was
yeah,
one of the best
nothing like
shows
a
I
little
ever
nostalgia.
watched. If you ever watched that, Tales from the Tour Bus, it's by Mike Judge. And
Oh,
he
okay.
it's a cartoon, but it's like
Oh,
this-
yeah,
they,
yeah.
they do like the story of like all these different rock stars.
Yeah, like Jimi Hendrix. They did Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah. Was that? Did you talk about that this week, Swag? Shout out to Swaggle House Comics and Games, and make sure you guys go show Mickey some love. Give him a sub up if you're not already subbed up over there. He puts out really, really good content. He put out a really good video about where the market's at and shit like that. Go check it out. All right, let's get into the top 3. At number 3, a return customer. Amazing Spider-Man, the movie, number 1, moving up to 125 raw this week.
Damn.
I told a lot of people about this book.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Joe, didn't you nominate this for the prospect list?
I told a lot of people about this book. I told Mel V about it. I told Ninth about it.
Is he having
I
an
didn't
autograph with
discover it.
CGC? Is that why it's jumping?
Nah, man. What's his name's doing a signing, so like it's just the same thing with the Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna get a book for
CGC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get
Yeah.
Garfield to do a signing, this is the book you want him to sign.
He's
Well-
doing a signing for like Ace or something, isn't he?
Shit,
He's CGC.
Ace Comic Con. Oh, it's
Oh, is
gonna
it
be
Ace?
CGC.
I think
I
he's
thought it
doing
was
something for
Ace.
CGC too.
Well, and
I
then
wish
the
we
Amazing
could get
Spider-Man
Gwen
is
Stacy by herself, you know.
I was gonna say, forget him. What about her?
Yeah.
well, and then Amazing Spider-Man just dropped on Netflix again.
That's right. Yep.
So I mean, I feel like that could play into the driving up the price too, right? Where it's like, oh, I want the comic.
So
You know-
yeah, he's doing a thing for Ace. You're right. Ace. You got it.
You know, I wonder Sony, like they're doing all of this stuff with their Spider-Verse or whatever, man. They could pull Andrew Garfield into there and there's your Spider-Man, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Totally. Well, you know, there's always people dropping rumors and stuff about that. Here you guys go. Ace assist, Ace Comic Con, summer 2022, which we are there because it is hotter than balls here in Phoenix.
It was 117 when I was driving in my car today.
And it's
What?
terrible.
God,
Yes,
that's
sir.
ridiculous, dude.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
did they hit 100 today, Nate?
Well, I don't know. It was on the golf course. I tell you that.
Dude, it was fucking hot today, bro.
Yeah, it was like 99 or
Hyping.
something.
So there you
I
guys
wonder
go.
how much his signature is. $250.
Well, let's take a look.
You should pay $250 for hers and then get his free.
Yeah, no shit.
Dude, I still remember when they filmed this this movie because it was right outside my apartment. It was on 55th and 8th.
Oh,
Because I would take the train to Columbus Circle for school, and they were doing it on Saturdays, and Oscorp was what they were filming.
Oh, that is
The
cool.
building.
Starting
Yeah.
Thursday, June 9th. So let's take a look. Let's make CGC so you can do it through CGC.
And then that's how Nate bumped into Emma Stone, right?
Yeah, well, I didn't get bit by a spider.
I'm not going to show you guys how to go spend your money with these guys because they don't pay me. But one day.
Well, I mean, they do a lot of celebrity signings, anyways. Like, so
Well, I don't see
I'm
Kyle
sure.
up there. We have celebrities.
I'm still in negotiations.
Smart man.
Number 2 this week, you guys. A really cool, amazing Spider-Man variant. This is the manga variant, right? That they're doing. This is the Hikaru Usugi 1 in 100 variant for Amazing Spider-Man number 3. Really, really, really cool cover. I like it. It's different, and it's totally. You could tell was going to be hot right out the gate, just by how collectible it looks. And $180 to $200 raw right now. Yeah.
Does anyone else think her hand is huge? Like they're going through Seinfeld, or like man hands over here, and her leg is like, I don't know. It just.
It is kind of it's kind of tough to. I can't tell if she's got 3 legs, bro. Oh, that's her pinky.
I feel like I need to put on 3D glasses to look at this shit, dude.
That's just a little foot.
Yeah,
that's why I want those.
It's petite.
She's wearing Miles slippers, dude.
It's interesting too how she's got the hood on, like the weird hood on. Yeah,
because I like her face and the explosions in the back. It's just
is it the Michael Bay cover?
Dang.
The Michael Bay cover.
This is her first cover and hers too. His first cover and hers too.
Okay.
Sakura Spider. First appearance of Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood, number 4.
Oh, wow.
Thanks to Trace on that one.
Well, then, and then she was also in that manga.
Yes.
Yeah, before that. But first comic is that Deadpool, Black, White.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Chad. Yeah, her right foot looks a block away.
It does.
Yeah.
But her finger is bigger than her feet, so
that's what do they call that? Perspective. All right, you guys, the book we all
a hell
knew.
of a perspective.
We all knew this book was going to be number 1 this week. Incredible Hulk, number 449. First appearance of the Thunderbolts, and this book has been a hot book. It's like one of those books that everybody's always just waiting for it to pop off. That type of hot, like same thing that kind of Werewolf by Night 32 was for years. You know, that was like the top 5 vintage, hot 5 vintage always in Wizard. You know, and it would get to like $250, $300 raw, and just stay there forever. Well, this is does the same type of thing. You know, it's a good book, but you know, you hear things about it and things fall apart. Well, now we're getting some more info on a Thunderbolts story, whether it's a show or a movie. Do we know yet?
It's supposed to be a movie.
Okay. Perfect. And this is a crazy book right now. 9.8s are back up in the $650 to $700 range.
I heard that of course the actor that played Baron Zemo, Yelena Belova, and some new character they've already got.
Are they saying Taskmaster's going to be in it?
I didn't hear Taskmaster. But like, I think the people that wrote the screenplay presented it to Feige or whatever, and it's like they're moving forward quick on it.
I think Stein, the way you were saying earlier, Brian, when you showed done Thunderbolts, you know, he was talking about, and he always says, kind of be careful with the team books. Like, I feel like this is the one that it's like if you guys watch The Office, like Michael Scott, fool me once, strike 1, but fool me twice, strike 3.
Yeah.
I don't trust this one to save my life.
Explain it to me like I'm 5.
I know I'm going to be pressing these books.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You see all the low grade books that people are
Uh-huh.
scooping up? Yeah, I know I'm going to be cracking them.
Ooh, I can't wait to hear the people that bought the Dark Avengers books to like start pumping that instead.
Mm.
Here's a 9.8, 815.
Oof. Sold.
Yep. And you know what? This is a book that you seem to find in collections all the time. Here's a Italian edition right there. It's pretty cool, man, when we're starting to see all the foreign stuff show up.
A
Yeah,
Thunderbolts. A Thunderbolts.
Come and have some
229
spaghetti.
raw.
Jeez.
Oh wow.
230 raw.
God.
What about Thunderbolts #1? Is Thunderbolts #1 moving? Or 0?
You know, I remember when one came out, because remember when they released the Falcon and Winter Soldier series, and the girl who had the grandfather, and she was working behind the bar, and they were talking about her being in the Thunderbolts 1. They're being I don't know the character's name, but nothing ever came of it. But it seems like that's how it always is with Thunderbolts. Like you hear different things, but nothing ever comes of it.
Whoa, dude. I wonder what I got to find out what that sold for. That Prelude.
Wow.
That's a cool book. If that book gets hot, it's a fun book to find. This Thunderbolt series looks like it's selling. That would be interesting.
Yeah, second print, bro.
There's 128 again, $28. Here you go, $40 for #1. Look at that. Here's a 60 for a second print #1.
These people must not need gas.
$90 for a 9.6. Somebody
It's 'cause-
scooped that.
It's because they drive Teslas. That's all right.
200 for a 9.8. Wow, man. Interesting. So be on the lookout, you guys, for Thunderbolt spec. There's some cool Thunderbolt spec out there. There's cool Wizard previews and preludes and all types of fun stuff. Here you guys can get an idea on some of the stuff that's selling. I even I hate to say it, like this is, well, I don't hate to say it. I love to say it. This is a underrated run of covers right here. And the
cool.
Thunderbolts. Yeah. And that Thunderbolts run right there. So be on the lookout for that.
Would you guys not think that Thunderbolts would actually lose steam after Thunderbolt Ross died?
That's what.
Like it seems like complete.
They can replace his
contradictory
ass.
what you would expect.
Yeah. Replace him. He's an actor.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Right.
I'm with the replacement. I just thought, it just seems
All
like natural that you would it'd be the opposite. But
I'm sure everyone was wondering how much that Thunderbolts Prelude #1 sold for. That was the 59 best offer, $46.
Wow.
Jesus,
That's crazy, dude. That's cool.
And the previous sale before that on June 9th was 40. So
wow,
Wow.
Yeah.
something to it.
Interesting.
I
Very,
mean, it's
very
a
cool.
key book, man. And you got a movie coming. And
Yeah.
my God, you put Yelena Belova in there. I'm I'm buying a
No,
ticket.
I'll watch that. I'll give you that.
Yeah, I'll buy a ticket.
Yeah, maybe 2.
All right. So thanks, you guys, for hanging out. Before we leave, though, I got a nice little preview. Be having a Whatnot sale. We're going to start doing them every Sunday now. So be on the lookout, you guys. Go follow me on Whatnot. The sales will we're going to be doing definitely a Sunday sale every Sunday. We're going to try and get back into doing the Friday hour little kicker, but you guys can find me over on Whatnot. And this Sunday I will be doing some, I guess, I don't know, what do you call them, like bad girl books, right? Like
Mama books.
Cheesecake.
Like Vampirella, all the Vampirella type stuff. Lady Death, right? Some cool Lady Death
Oh
variants.
yeah.
Nice.
Claim.
One of the original foil covers, right? Remember
Yeah,
Lady
that's
Death,
old.
the first foil. You got the first 3 of that. So a lot of cool books.
Shit, let's go live right now. I'll put a bid in.
Bro, check this out. Here you go.
You claim that and all the damn Mets cards.
This
Everything's
is
gonna be
crazy,
you.
dude. This is a felt variant.
What? Take it out of the
Felt.
bag, dude.
It's felt, right? And it's signed by Stephen Hughes.
Oh, I'm sure you felt it.
And it's signed by Polito. And it's I don't know, you guys can't really see it, but it's crazy. And this is
Oh, I can see
from
it.
1995. 1995.
Oh, that
Con
that
exclusive.
authenticity looks pretty legit. That orange card.
Yeah. Hey, you remember Dawn?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Dawn is good stuff. Dawn,
You
I
have
have
any razors?
Yeah, Linsner, baby.
yeah,
Linsner.
I've got a bunch of the Lisner Dawn stuff, which is really cool. This is
That's an underappreciated artist right there, man.
yeah,
That's a cool cover.
yeah. All these Dawn covers are cool covers. I'm trying to get used to my new, my mic being on my other side, but these are.
We are.
Do you know what I like to title these shows? I like to title them the not safe for work shows.
Look at that one.
Oh yeah, I love that one. That was a badass book.
How about this one? So a lot of cool variants. Do you guys ever remember this series?
Yeah, Dark Child, bro.
Oh.
Bro, I got some super rare Dark Child variants.
Bro, if you go, I got Ash
Bryan,
cans
can I
of
give you a
those,
shout
dude.
out?
Yeah.
So I did not know about this until you brought it up 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Man,
And
I
Turner.
could have sold you one of those.
I
Shall we
found
show it again?
someone had a package of the 1 in 10 and 1 in 15,
Oh yeah.
and it was 13
Oh yeah,
bucks.
bro.
I
Yeah.
love Turner. Grabbed them as soon as you talked about it. I was like, these are fantastic.
Bro,
Nice.
I got to show you something, dude.
So we're gonna have Catwoman by Hughes. I got a ton of them. So if you guys want to get in your Catwoman stuff, basically I'm gonna go jump over on Drunken Chat and start putting these in the list. Got some cool Psylocke stuff, Wonder Woman stuff.
Yeah.
It's just all the bad bitches and comics, basically. Look at this Turner.
Hell yeah, dude. Claim.
Michael Turner is just stud.
Here's the regular variant for it.
Tennessee boy right there.
Yeah. How about this? This book is gonna start moving, right?
Oh yeah.
That's
I
gonna
thought
be
it already
there.
did. I thought it already started jumping up in price.
It's kind of like
It's
that.
a roller coaster right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's the
Oh my
cable.
goodness, Mama.
So we're gonna have a ton of
First
stuff,
one.
you guys. I mean, Black Widow stuff, cool Black Widow stuff. Come check it out. That'll be Sunday on Whatnot. Yeah, hang out, have a good time. Maybe we'll get Kyle to come hang out too, and have like a 4 or 5 hour show. We'll rock it. So that being said, you guys, one last time, I want to throw out a big thanks to the community for continuing to follow us and find us after separating from Flipside and stuff. Both Stein and myself are very, very close to 1,000 subs, and as soon as we hit 1,000 subs, we got a bunch of plans. We've got a new show that is going to be coming soon, starting on Wednesday nights. We're trying to get the foreign show starting on Thursday nights, and of course, the Hot 10 over here Friday nights. And we're really going to put a lot of effort in the premiere comic book show on YouTube, and that is Modern Comic Mayhem. We've got a lot of interesting guests that we're trying to line up.
I thought that's what this was by everybody that's on here. This show today.
So that's why I'm talking about it. You guys, make sure to sub up. We're very, very close to that.
He's
1,000.
trying to replace us, dude. You hear that?
I saw the JB team when we came on.
Yeah.
I just have to
dude.
look at the logo to know which
Like,
channel
I guess
I'm on.
that's his way of saying, hey, if you're not on the show anymore, it's because of all these badass guests.
It's like going to work and your badge not working.
Yeah.
What the hell?
See, that's how we find out at Rice if we work there or not. If we can still log in.
Hey, don't you remember, Hood? I told you on the top 10 show.
Nah, Hood, I think you're pretty excited for what's coming. I told you the show that it's coming.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Yeah. It's you guys are gonna be very excited. If you guys love just collecting in general and nostalgia and cool things that are new to collect, maybe that you don't know about, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys sub up, and we'll see you tomorrow night over on Modern Comic Mayhem. I'm gonna jump over on Drunken Chat and chill with them. We'll see you there later.